All right, hello everybody, welcome. My name is Emily Kuzmick. I am the Coastal Training Program Coordinator here at Old Creek Research Reserve in Huron, Ohio. Our lovely natural resource technician, Morgan, has offered to interview the staff here to learn a little bit more about what we do, what got us into these positions, and what we love most about them, as well as some potential advice that we might have for someone looking into the environmental field. So as I said, I'm the Coastal Training Program Coordinator, which is a mouthful, so we typically say CTP Coordinator. It is a national program. All 29 reserves throughout the United States either has or is striving to have a coastal training program. So it's really great. We have this national network of different estuaries across the U.S. that focuses on training and what we call technical assistance. So for trainings, we look at environmental professionals that may or may not be directly involved with the environment. So any environmental professional, and that could mean a contractor, a developer, someone that works in the environment, or something more literal like a marine debris coordinator or natural resource manager. We also offer educational opportunities and outreach to different academics, to other partner organizations that do what we do. So it's a really great networking opportunities. I work a lot with NGOs and with different metro parks and municipalities as well. So that's a little bit about what I do. I wear a lot of different hats. I focus on marine debris, erosion control, stormwater management, and species management. I also coordinate the species monitoring program, which I'll touch on in just a second. So what interested me in a career in the environmental field in the first place? I actually grew up in the desert southwest of Arizona. So I grew up hiking, going outside, catching lizards, and then my family moved out here to the Midwest, and I evolved to catching salamanders and frogs, and it really is a general hobby and passion of mine. And even now, hiking, biking, and doing nature photography are some of my my hobbies. So I was always very interested in the environmental world, so I pursued my career there. So I went to Ohio University in Athens, Ohio for both of my degrees. I got a bachelor's in environmental biology and a certificate in environmental studies, which led to a master's of science degree in environmental studies. That took me, all of that research took me to Costa Rica, looking at sea turtles and the impact of marine debris on their nesting habits. Back to Arizona, looking at the impact of native wildlife populations by different agricultural activities. So we were looking at different bioenergy and conventional agricultural activities. And then lo and behold, I went from the desert back to a coastal environment up here on the Great Lakes, and nothing thrills me more than being in what is, in my opinion, the best part of Ohio. So one other thing that we wanted to cover is what I like most about the job at Old Creek, and I would have to say it is not doing the same thing every day. Every day my position, and I think most people's positions here, looks pretty different given the different topics that we cover. Like I mentioned before, I coordinate the species monitoring program, and that involves a lot of field work, a lot of observing, a lot of time spent outdoors. And then I also might be coordinating with a different coordinator in North Carolina. So I might be on a Zoom meeting and drawing connections from different regions throughout the United States. So every day looks different. I really like solving the coastal issues that we have at Old Creek and beyond. And suggestions or advice for people looking to get into the environmental field is really find out what you like and find out what you don't like. I kind of found that I am more of an ecosystem person. I am, I guess, a little bit more of a generalist than a specialist. And I found that out by doing specialized work. I specialized in marine debris and sea turtles. I specialized in, desert Southwest populations. And I kind of realized that I just really like understanding how the entire system works. And this is a position that allows for me to explore all of that. So follow your heart, make sure you try things that you don't think you would necessarily like, and you might be surprised. And if you don't like them, then you have a clear picture of what you do like.